Welcome friends, today we're going to do an experiment in Enlisted. I'm magnaviator, and recently a friend who had watched one of my Enlisted gameplay videos commented, "Nice snipes mate, is there any bullet drop? It didn't seem so." To which I replied, "That is an excellent question. I'm going to go to the target practice field and answer it for you." Fortunately, Enlisted provides the player with a quiet, peaceful rifle range, so no need to perform this experiment while people are shooting at you. We're going to start with a pistol caliber. I'm picking up the Beretta model 1934. It shoots the 38 ACP. This is a 9mm quart-hole cartridge. Please ignore my Italian friends. I'm going to use this bunker as my firing position. First, we're going to put some bullets through the paper targets at close range and then further out into combat distance. I'm shooting at a slant not because I want to be a gangster, but because if there's any potential drop, you'll be able to see it better. So far, no noticeable drop. And now I'm aiming at the promontory on the hill. This is going to be my primary target because it's far enough away that I can actually see a visible drop. And here you can see the drop from the 38 ACP bullet. The only reason you would see this bullet is if it was a tracer, and I don't know why they're putting tracer inside a pistol, but there you have it. Alright, let's go check the targets. Hey, pretty good. And the next one out. You have a little bit of dispersion, but you know, that's pretty typical for handguns. And even further out, pretty nice grouping. Alright, let's go back and try the rifle. We're using the Carcano Model 38. It fires the 7.35mm. This is versus the 6.5mm found on the standard Italian rifle at the time. I'm trying to hold my breath while I shoot. That's an option in Enlisted. It gives you a little bit better accuracy, but if you hold too long, you're gonna be out of breath. So I'm just gonna put some bullets through these paper targets. Again, there's no noticeable drop. These are just regular combat distances. It looks like the target maybe is about 100 meters. Okay, nice shot. Let's go take a look.
Hi friends, if you like this video, please subscribe for future videos and content.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So, very good close grouping. Pretty much. Now I'm going to try for the longer distance at that promontory. This is without magnification except for the scope. It's kind of hard to see. You can see a little bit of the drop if you look carefully. There, you see a little bit of the drop. I'm aiming at where the land meets the sky. But you're able to see where the bullet impacts. It's like slightly lower down. Now I'm going to magnify it for you guys so that you can look at 300 times magnification. Here we go. There you go. You see the drop? So I'm shooting at the top of the land feature and it's falling down probably at least 10-20 feet. The tree's even further out. You see the drop there into the ground, shooting on the base. This is a close-in target, relatively close-in. No drop. When you go out to maybe like, I don't know, that must be 500, 600 meters. As far as the closer targets, the paper targets, the rifle cartridge is strong enough that it just makes a flat line right out there. I don't notice any drop at those ranges. Okay, we're gonna try going further out again. So at the base of the hill, I still don't see that much drop. A little bit only, but mostly it's still a flat trajectory. All right, let's go back to the promontory, that little hill, and here we go. There. That's a pretty obvious drop. A few more shots. And I'm going to go for the tree again. There's even longer distance. There, a very, very obvious drop. That must be at least 20 feet. All right, we're switching to the MP40. This is the famous German submachine gun firing the 9mm Parabellum. So again, unmagnified, and with the 9mm, you can see the very obvious drop even without magnification. Very similar to the pistol cartridge that we used before, and now magnified. There, very nice shot and a very obvious drop. It drops even more than the rifle. So it would seem that Enlisted is able to model different weapons and different calibers based on their muzzle velocity and weight of the bullet. So with this caliber, even at closer in targets, you can see the obvious drop. When we go to combat distance, there's no obvious drop. It's pretty flat out to the furthest paper target. But again, shooting at that hill, you can see the very significant drop. We're switching to the final weapon. This is the German PZB-39. It is an anti-tank rifle, and it fires a 7.94 x 94mm Patronen cartridge, which is a massive bullet that's slimmed down to 7.94mm. It fires a 224 grain armor-piercing bullet with a 3,800 feet per second muzzle velocity. At 100 meters, it's able to penetrate 30 millimeters of armor. That's close to 1 inch of hardened armor plate. So I'm taking a shot at the balloon, and I have to adjust it. The closer in balloon, I can just aim straight for it, and it will blow up. This is a very high velocity bullet. But if I go for a more distant balloon, for example, like this one on the left, if I aim center mass, the bullet will drop enough so that it does not hit the balloon. Let's try that again. There, you can see the drop, and it misses the balloon altogether. If you adjust your point of aim to go a little bit higher, very impressive. The Enlisted developers even accounted for the speed of sound. So you hear the delayed explosion. All right, I hope you enjoyed that brief experiment. Thank you everyone for coming to this episode of Enlisted. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.